Alright, let's talk about olive oil, but not in the way you're probably used to hearing it. Because, let's be honest, olive oil has gone from being that bottle you vaguely remember your parents using for salad dressing to this thing that's suddenly everywhere. Like, drizzled on ice cream? In coffee? What's happening here? And why are chefs suddenly acting like it's liquid gold? That's what we are diving into today. Here's the hook: olive oil isn't just an ingredient anymore, it's a trend. And not the kind that fades after a TikTok challenge. This is a full-blown culinary revolution. But with all the hype, how do you actually pick a good one? Because let's face it, the grocery store aisle is a maze of opaque bottles and fancy labels. Personally, I think the key is to stop treating olive oil like a commodity and start treating it like wine. Hear me out, it's all about the experience. The flavor, the aroma, the story behind it. That's what makes this so interesting. Now, let's talk about what chefs are saying. I recently came across this article where they asked actual chefs, people who live and breathe food, to name their favorite olive oils. And what stood out to me wasn't just the brands they mentioned, but why they chose them. Take Brooke Gill, an olive oil sommelier, yes, that's a real thing, who says the best olive oil comes in an opaque bottle. Why? Because light degrades it. That's a detail I find fascinating. It's like, we are so used to clear bottles for aesthetics, but here's a pro telling us that's actually ruining the quality. What this really suggests is that packaging matters way more than we realize. Another thing that immediately stands out is the importance of freshness. Chefs are looking for harvest dates and bottling dates, because, unlike wine, olive oil doesn't get better with age. The younger, the better. In my opinion, this is where a lot of people go wrong. They see a bottle with a fancy label and assume it's good, but if it's been sitting on the shelf for years, it's probably lost its magic. What many people don't realize is that olive oil is alive. It has a peak, and then it starts to fade. Now, let's talk flavor. This is where it gets personal. Some chefs love a pungent, peppery kick, while others go for something fruity with a grassy finish. What makes this really interesting is how subjective it is. Olive oil isn't just about taste, it's about your taste. And that's why I think it's worth experimenting. Don't just buy what's trendy, try a few and see what speaks to you. From my perspective, that's the beauty of it, it's not one size fits all. One brand that kept coming up in the article is Kosterina. Chefs love it for everyday use because it's smooth, grassy, and not bitter. But here's where it gets deeper: olive oil isn't just for cooking anymore. Chefs are using it as a finishing touch, on ice cream, pizza, even in coffee. This raises a bigger question: are we underestimating olive oil's potential? I mean, if it can elevate something as simple as vanilla ice cream, what else can it do? Personally, I think we are only scratching the surface. And then there's the myth about cooking with extra virgin olive oil. You've probably heard that it's not good for high heat, right? Well, Brooke Gill is here to bust that myth. She says you can absolutely fry with it, just don't reuse the oil. This is huge because it challenges everything we've been told. If you take a step back and think about it, olive oil isn't just a delicate ingredient, it's versatile. And that's what makes it so powerful. But here's the thing: olive oil isn't the only player in the game. Chefs are also reaching for avocado oil, coconut oil, and even duck fat depending on the dish. What this really suggests is that while olive oil is having its moment, it's part of a bigger trend toward mindful, intentional cooking. We are not just throwing things together anymore, we are thinking about flavor, health, and even sustainability. So, where does this leave us? In my opinion, olive oil is more than just a trend, it's a gateway. It's pushing us to think differently about ingredients, to experiment, and to appreciate the little things. Whether you're drizzling it on pizza or using it in a cake, it's not just about the oil, it's about the experience. And that, my friends, is what makes it worth talking about. Here's my closing thought. Next time you're in the grocery store, don't just grab the first bottle you see. Take a minute. Check the harvest date. Smell it if you can. Think about what you're going to use it for. Because olive oil isn't just an ingredient, it's an invitation to slow down and savor. And in a world that's always rushing, that's something we could all use a little more of. What do you think? Are you team olive oil, or is this all just hype? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take.